Recording. Hello! Are we recording yet? Yes, we are recording. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Breakfreeced Club. The first live episode. If for some reason you've been listening to the Breakfreeced Club and you've been on either of my channels that it's on, but you've never seen me before, somehow, hi, welcome.
Your face reveal.
Like. This is me over here, Freeced. And that over there is BassedOlaf.
I'm BassedOlaf. It's
He's
crazy.
got the glasses on, so you know it's locked and loaded.
I'm in business right now. I mean,
yeah.
So much business right now.
There's no more casual, non-podcasting banter. A second ago, we were both conversing in fluent Polish. We can't do that anymore because you wouldn't understand it.
If you want to see us conversing in Polish, you should go check out Freeced, twitch.tv/Freeced with how many E's do you have?
That's 6 E's in the middle, so 7 in total.
6 E's in there you go.
Twitch.tv/Freeced. That's FREEEEEECED.
Sign language, we love that.
Finger spelling. Anyway.
Gang signs.
Yeah, just Naruto hand sighting.
Yeah.
My mouse is on Olaf's cam. Yeah, that's so that I can just pat him.
Oh.
We've got we've got the chat in the corner. Not on screen this week, but we've got yeah. So this is very interesting. I've talked about my ADHD before. This is going to be a very interesting sort of live look into exactly how much that affects me. Just trying to stream,
having chat up, trying to do a podcast, and then trying to focus on chat as well.
Oh yeah, big time.
Big time.
Of course, the audio for this will probably end up on Spotify. So I will say, if you're listening on Spotify or some other podcatcher, you're missing out because you're not seeing the all the stuff that I have on my walls.
Like the beautiful bass guitar that is hanged up right now.
Beautiful bass guitar. Yes.
It looks so good.
We are all about that bass in this corner of the internet.
No treble, as Meghan.
Markle. Meghan Markle's who you're thinking of.
Meghan Markle. Yeah, her. she made the song a one-hit wonder.
Yeah,
and now she's off with Harry.
Harry Styles, correct.
Harry Styles, yeah.
What a power couple, Meghan Markle and Harry Styles.
I know, right? I shouldn't say that because I might get kicked out, but we move on.
We're trying not to get Olaf deported. We won't do any more unpatriotic.
Listen, I'm already on thin ropes right now. I'm Polish, so let's just say I'm treading on very thin ropes. Let me tell you that.
Treading on, as the saying goes, treading on thin ropes.
Yeah.
Right. Welcome to the Breakfreeced Club. This is a nerdcore podcast, right? Talk to my homies in and around the the nerdcore scene, mostly otaku, anime. I don't know, YouTuber. Listen, I've got friends from every corner of this flat Earth.
I thought you were just gonna stop. Yeah, listen, I got friends. That's it.
I have friend.
Friend.
I have friend. You know how like Breton boy have gun? Listen, I have friend. It's exactly the same.
I have friend. Done. Dusted.
So welcome Olaf. How's your day been so far? How you feeling?
My day's been pretty uneventful, let me tell you. I woke up. That's it.
End of story.
That's end of story. Watch some videos on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. That's pretty much it. It's just at this point, it's a normal thing, but yeah.
Yeah, it's like wake up, sleep, wake up, sleep. As the song
I do
goes.
like that System of a Down song. Yeah.
Yeah, wake up, sleep.
Wake up, sleep. Grab a brush and put a little makeup, sleep.
Okay. I got some topics because I thought I should try and make this a proper proper podcast. I did want to ask about your Valentine's Day stream. How
No.
I was in there for a little bit. I noticed you had kind of an ensemble that was popping off. You want to talk about your getup? Who are you wearing?
A maid. I skinned a maid like alive.
And that's all we have time for today. Thank you for coming, everybody.
Listen. You asked who I was wearing, so I gave the direct answer. Let me tell you that. But no. I decided to surprise. I had this planned for a while now, and it was a maid dress, and it was so small on me that I had to rip it in certain parts so I can fit into it. And that was something.
They don't make maid dresses for people with muscles, I've noticed, which is fortunate for me. But you've got those strong, those strong hugging arms.
I got them big boys. Like them bazongas, as they say.
I don't think they do.
Listen, I do. Listen, I got bazongas here and I got bazongas in here. Let me tell you that.
Remember, it's the size of the bazongas in your heart that matters, and the strength of your character.
Listen, when God was making a D&D character, he made me. He maxed out strength.
Maxed out strength and charisma, and then just
like
in your
-4
inventory
intelligence.
in the inventory, put one small maid dress.
One small.
Yeah, one number one.
Number one. In brackets. Funnily enough, the fucking maid dress was a triple XL. So
really?
my brain was like triple XL. That's gonna fit. Definitely gonna fit. Did not count to apparently woman sizings. Because apparently triple XL in woman is a medium in men, I think.
Is it? I've been trying to get some like high Q merch, or just like I was looking at getting like a few different jerseys, so I went on AliExpress to see what they had, as you do.
As you do.
And I was looking at their sizes, and they're 2XL, and they weren't like, I think they were like considered unisex sizes, but their 2XL was for people who were like a little shorter than me, and then that was all they went up to, and I was like, this is not fair. Why can't I get? Because I'm just like slightly taller than Tsukushima. I'm like an inch taller than Tsukushima. So
yeah. Why
don't they make these in Tsukushima's size? Why don't they make a Tsukushima jersey in Tsukushima's size?
I think what they consider it is like, because you know how different countries and different continents have actual like different sizes. So for like in Asia, shit like a double XL would be a medium as well.
Yeah.
Because that is their sizing system.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
It's sad, but it is unfortunately how it is. Like I that's why I can't like shop on like clothes for like on Asian sites, because like I said, I saw triple XL, ordered it. So if I see a triple XL on there, I will definitely get like a large, maybe like a small XL, something like that. I won't fit into that. There's no way I'm fitting into that. So
yeah, it's rough. It's rough out there not being like a 5'4" tiny cosplayer.
Yeah,
I would have been. I say this all the time. I would have been good if I stopped growing at like 5'7". Like I'd be totally fine with that.
I wouldn't, because 5'7". I mean, I think like, because here's the thing, it's really weird because my family is like mostly like 5'7", 5'8", and I am literally the anomaly of the family, because I'm 5'11". I'm like, how the fuck do I manage to be the tallest one in the family? And it's funny because like my great grandma, she's like 4'10", I'm pretty sure.
So small.
So when I go to hers, it's like the size comparison is like, this is me, this is my great grandma. Like when I hug, I have to like fucking squat down to like actually like be like, hi grandma. It's like it's mad. It's such a big size difference.
It's kind of interesting for me because like so for reference, I'm 6'3", so I'm like 191 centimeters. And in my mom's side of the family, my mom is 5'2". I don't know how many centimeters that is. It's very short. She's like she's shorter than Hinata. She's like Nishinoya height, I think, maybe like a little shorter.
Nearly tiny giant.
Yeah. And but my dad is 6'4", so he's taller than me. And then my uncles are like my height, except one of them is 6'7". So like, but then on my mom's side of the family, everybody's short. So it's kind of like, roulette. Which one do you get? Pretty much all my siblings got the height.
Imagine that. It's God. I'm telling you, it's fucking the genetics being like, spin the fucking wheel. 6'5", let's go.
Okay, yeah. I'm jealous of my brother because he's not quite 6 feet, and I feel like he has fewer back problems. I don't think he has really any back problems.
Oh yeah. Because some people do have back problems. I've heard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not great. It's like
not.
I also you got to schedule your day differently when you're tall. You walk into a grocery store, like you can't go past any high shelves because somebody will apparate behind you and be like, "Can you reach that? Can you get that for me?" I know that there are people that work here, but I can't be bothered to ask them.
Just
nor
ask,
to stand on my tiptoes.
Just go to the stores at like I don't know, non-peak hours, like morning or like afternoon or like night just before it closes.
Yeah.
And then just quickly grab the shit, run to the checkout and just dip as fast as you can.
Last year I worked at a department like / grocery store, and so I had no you can't get out of it then because I'd be like booking it to try and get back to like where I actually worked, just like in the back unloading stuff. I was like not customer service.
Yeah.
In fact, I worked overnight, so there was only a 2-hour window when I was even in the store when people were in there.
Right.
But in those 2 hours, I could not go into the store because if I did, I'd get hung up by somebody like, the paper towels are so high. Please, I need to reach the Kool-Aid.
I want paper towel. Help.
That or people asking me if they could buy a fish, like from the aquarium section, and me being like, "We have an aquarium section? Not my department."
You get fish, live fish.
That's the thing I think that people don't realize if they've never worked at a department store is like, if it's not your department, it might as well be a different store.
Yeah,
because these places are big,
well,
especially
it's
in the
a fucking aquarium. Department store, aquarium. Done.
Yeah, precisely. It's like, wait, an aquarium? Am I gonna have to go swim with the sharks in a second? Well, that sounds like I'm gonna get killed by the mafia. I meant that literally.
Swimming with the fishes.
That'd be great if you ran an aquarium, but you also just unfortunately sounded like a 1930s mobster. So you're like, "Oh, Jamie? Yeah, Jamie went to swim with the fishes." Really? He's got his scuba gear on right now. Oh, okay, cool. 2 bullets in the back of his head. Oh no!
I want to imagine just like you actually like an actual like normal aquarium, like you just like walk around, see fishes all around, and then you have a guide showing you where to go and stuff, and he's like, so here's the crownfish or the clownfish.
Yeah.
We had like the Nemo and stuff, whatever. Here we have Steve. He misbehaved like a couple of days ago. Please don't pay attention to that. He's okay, I think. So then we have the fish that is Dory. It's just like
that's what they do when you go into an aquarium. They don't know any of the actual like species names. They just refer to Finding Nemo characters.
I would do that. It's funny because like on Animal Crossing, that's what I basically did. Even though it said like, "Oh, you caught a clownfish," I'm like, "That's Nemo right
That's
there."
Nemo. Got Nemo. We got him, boys.
Got Nemo himself.
I caught a Nemo. I'm holding on to a Nemo till the end of the night.
I'm holding up for Nemo in the fucking museum. Let me tell you that. Nemo wants to go back to the ocean. Nah, he's in my museum now. Unfortunate.
Let me tell you this about Animal Crossing New Horizons. There is nothing less gratifying than catching bugs and bringing them to the museum. Because you work so hard to catch that spider or whatever. You bring it in, and then this owl is like, ew. I asked you to bring me this, but I don't like it. You ungrateful bird. Take my stick insect. I caught this. I chased this.
Oh my god.
I broke my net for this.
That ungratifying motherfucker.
The worst.
Can't believe this.
Just horrible.
The owl.
Yeah. Plus, you know that owls, fly silently, so you can't even hear him coming in. You don't know if he's in the building until he just lands behind you and he's like, hello. I don't know what he sounds like. I kind of went with Mrs. Doubtfire there.
See, being killed by an owl, it's a low chance, but it's never zero.
Never zero. Being killed by Blathers from Animal Crossing New Horizons, it's a low chance. And it is zero, but still.
It's still a low chance, let me tell you.
But still.
It just works.
Yeah. So tell me about this. We've had some. This is not as common occurrence as I wish it was, but we've had some new Olaf music lately.
Oh yeah.
Tell me about this. What's on the records? What's new in the jukebox?
Okay, so ever since we last had Breakfreeced Club, which was like,
it's been a minute.
It's been episode 15. I'm pretty sure.
Was it really? It's been like
I think it
11 episodes since then. That's insane.
Yeah. So I released Motherfucker. Big song, massive song. Got inspired by this guy on Twitter called DJ Young Skirt.
Okay.
He made a song about McDonald's, and I was like, I like this song a lot. I want to make a song inspired by that. Messaged my friend Benoit, the legend that he is. He made a beat, and I was like, this is it. So I was like, fuck, now I need to think of a word to make a song about, or like make a song around. And I was like, motherfucker. So then I was just writing lyrics. I was like, right, this works, this is great. And then when I released the song, Steinway Fox was like, yo, I would love to be on that beat. It was like, and I was like, do you want to be on that beat? He's like, I don't know, do I want to be on the beat? I was like, oh. Listen, if you want motherfucker remix, we will do it. And sooner or later, he recorded his stuff, sent it to me. I sent it to Ben to get it finished. Boom, dusted, done. Best day. It was so great.
So we've got Motherfucker, and we've got Motherfucker 2, the Motherfuckerist.
The motherfucker with the most.
Yeah.
And then motherfucker, and then the third will be motherfucker back of fuck.
Are you do you think in these progressive times you'll ever release a Fatherfucker remix?
Maybe we'll see. We'll see. But we'll see. I feel Fatherfucker won't hit that hard.
One way to find out.
We'll see. We'll see. Maybe in the future. But right now, I've got other plans for songs. but right now, yes, Motherfucker might be on the list. Fatherfucker might be somewhere there.
Listen, I think by 2035, we need to progress as a society to have parent fucker, which is to
have parental figure fucker.
Parental figure fucker. It is a 3-person marriage, 2 of whom are non-binary. The third is, of course, the aforementioned father. Either that or it's the mother, the non-binary parent, and the father. It's kind of the fucker verse. Meet the fuckers, if you will.
Meet the fuckers. Fuck. Oh yes.
Congratulations, by the way. This is the most I have ever said fuck on an episode of the Breakfreeced Club.
Listen, I've got some kind of influence when it comes to swear words. So here I am.
I forgot actually. Here's what I should have played. Let's see if I can. I can't pull it up from the. I can't pull this up from the actual like audio file because it'll stop the cafe noise. I mean, from the real cafe that we're in.
Yeah.
But wait, where's the first episode of the Breakfast Club? I'll play that and it'll do the proper warning. Here we go.
Warning, this contains Olaf.
Warning, the following audio podcast contains BassedOlaf. Not that anything can really contain BassedOlaf. If you have young ones with you, you might want to cover their ears or teach them some new words. It's up to you. Enjoy the show.
There we go. That's what I should have played at the beginning.
There you go. Perfect. That should have been there. It's just like everything that I guess like my episodes are the most explicit ones.
Somehow.
Because swear words for me are fillers. So
they're your love language.
Like, listen, I'm a
words of affirmation. Swear words of affirmation.
Swear words of if I ever propose to like my partner, I'll be like, please, would you fucking marry me? I swear to God. Please.
The most on-brand possible thing.
Exactly. Listen. If I ever make a company, I'll have the company will be called Motherfuckers Limited.
Limited. Yeah.
LTD. It'll be wild.
Yeah. I feel like they might be unlimited at that point.
Might be. Yeah, see.
Are they limited? Is it like you only get so many, and at some point when you're like 45, you'll have reached your last one, and you'll be like, I either hold on to this or I don't swear for the rest of my life.
I don't know. That my swearing card just fucks up. It just flies up when I hit the
declined
45. It's like, all right, time to stop. Not happening.
What if there was a system where you could swear as much as you wanted, but for every swear word you had to say one. What's the opposite of a swear word? Like some kind of a blessing, some kind of a prayer word. I don't know.
every swear word you recite a chapter from the Bible.
A chapter. That's pretty long.
Or a verse.
Yeah, you could go with like first John, or first, second, and third John have some pretty short chapters. That may be your best bet. It's a good thing you have me here, as I've got all this knowledge.
Listen. I was a Catholic before, but until I moved to UK, that ain't happening anymore. UK changed me. Let me tell you that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as you walk through the gate at Heathrow, they're just like, you don't have to. You can. Don't worry.
You can stop being a Catholic now. It's fine.
Cool.
You're
It's
good.
cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Like, you can be an
Religion?
Anglican if you
Nah.
want.
Listen. If this was ruled by who was it? Was it Henry VIII, or was it like
Henry VIII is the guy who
Your-
like got rid of the Catholic Church so he could like get a divorce or something, right?
yeah?
That's the dude.
Who was it? Who was it that changed the rules of the like church? I can't remember
I
which
feel
one.
like a lot of people,
which
but I
king
feel like
it was.
Henry VIII is like is the guy. It's like
It
the
might
guy.
be. It might be.
I know there's like
whichever the king it was, he changed the rules to mostly suit his needs, because he was like, "Whoa, Catholicism or Christianity, fuck that." He just changed the rules, and he was like, "Right, so God actually did this, and he said this," and it was like, "This is
You know what? You know what? You're right. I didn't think about it that way.
Yeah. Listen, I met him personally.
That's a direct quote from God when that happened. He was like, you know what? That's actually better. You know, that's better. Can I retcon that? Like, I feel like I came up with this character when I was pretty young, and I don't really feel like that represents me anymore. So I'm actually just gonna change my backstory real quick.
Listen, this is not canon anymore. I didn't walk on water. I ran on water. I fucking Naruto.
Naruto ran on water. I dabbed on water is the main thing. And then I moonwalked. I moonwalked on water. Can you write that? Can you write that I invented moonwalking?
See, actually, I was actually Michael Jackson. See, that's the canonical outro to the Bible.
I was Michael Jackson from Demon Slayer, and I moonwalked on water. And it was actually it wasn't the 5 loaves and the 2 fish. It was actually the 5 Lowe's department store. So that's where the whole sort of cross thing got started. Like, I was just purchasing lumber and carrying it home. There's nothing weird. They also sell Mountain Dew, so I had that. What was the question? I was highly disappointed when I found out that the high church was not what I thought it was.
I thought for a second you were gonna say I was disappointed about Jesus existing when I found out that Jesus actually existed. I was like, oh, where is this going?
So now that we've alienated everybody, is there any more like sort of religions we should talk about on here? while we've got the book open.
I ain't got no confidence to talk about any other religion. Jehovah's, however, no, I'm joking. Listen. If I was to talk about Jehovah's, this would be 5 hours. Let me tell you that.
It gets so antagonistic.
Yeah. But then again, I am the antagonist.
Maybe that's like what we should just do, though. I feel like this is still a better controversy than whatever the hell is currently happening in Nerdcore.
What is happening in Nerdcore? I have
Nobody
no
knows.
idea.
I feel like 3 people know what's actually going on, and then everybody else is just like, because like everybody's just subtweeting everybody, and then like half of the subtweets are like, don't subtweet people. It's like, who are you talking to? You didn't at them.
It's funny because like I was asleep right at one point.
Yeah.
I woke up, checked my phone. I usually I wake up, check my phone, like scroll through Twitter, and then I'm just seeing like shit people talking about stuff, and I'm just like, what happened whilst I was asleep? What the fuck is this?
There'd be no way of knowing. I have sort of like from day one just decided to be good vibes, not get involved in anything. The unfortunate downside is that when stuff like this goes down, I generally have no idea what's going on because I've either muted conversations because I was getting tagged in them and I just didn't care for it, or I'm just like, you know what, I'm just not going to check on that because actually I just found another video of baby rabbits on YouTube that I could be watching instead.
I mean, yeah, exactly. You have drama, or baby rabbits.
The only drama I'm interested in is Total Drama Island.
Fun series. Let me tell you that.
I've heard
But
that.
it
I
was
haven't
very-
actually seen it, but I've seen that the art style for it is based on Clone High, which I've
Yes.
always been a huge fan of.
Yes, it was a pretty interesting thing to like see. Growing up, it was it was funny as fuck, but I didn't like it. But I liked that at the same time. It was really weird.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable. Oh my goodness! Hold on. I don't get chat alerts in voice crack. That's great. I don't I don't get chat
Jesus
alerts
Christ, you alright?
on screen
Drink
while we're
some
recording
water,
this.
Jesus.
But I've just seen that Dark Demon just gifted 10 tier 1 subs to my channel, which is
So
that is so kind of you, my guy. I thank you so much. And
this episode is sponsored by Dark Demon.
this episode is sponsored by Dark Demon. Be sure to visit Dark Demon for all of your demon accessories, for all of your demon supplies. So that means BassedOlaf, whoever that is, Ray828, Memes, the Este Weeb of the left, Wasabi 2017, Lavi61, Tyrex 2708, Sonko Jam, shout out that guy, and Oika 17. Welcome to the Dino Squad. You're all now Velociraptors. How does it feel, Olaf, being a Velociraptor? Anything changed?
I don't know. I haven't died yet, which is surprising. I mean, the meteor has hit, right?
I think it's like a Jurassic Park thing where like the Velociraptors in that aren't like actual Velociraptors. They're like the scientist's best interpretation of a Velociraptor, so they don't actually
yeah.
look like Velociraptors. They're just kind of close. So it's
There-
like a
there's-
loophole.
there's- Yeah, so it's that. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I'm Jurassic Park film. That's fine. That's cool.
Yes.
That's pretty good. If I'm hunting the like, what was it when that kitchen scene from Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
Yeah,
One of the most
I'm-
amazing film scenes of all time, in my opinion.
Yeah, exactly. That's me. That's me on the screen. That's me. The zoom up. That's
Mm-hmm.
me.
I think that is like the second most terrifying scene in a Jurassic Park movie. And the most terrifying is that one from, I think it's Jurassic Park 2 or 3, where the guy's asleep on the plane and he like has a dream that the Velociraptor is talking to him.
Oh, so fucking weird.
It's so terrifying. I don't know why that's in there. It's the worst. I hate it.
I didn't find it terrifying. I just found it funny. I was sitting there just like, huh?
It's awful. It's just the worst.
Just imagine if we actually lived alongside dinosaurs. It would be like a velociraptor just like going in his suit. He's like ready, like with his
Yeah.
tie ready. He's just like going to do some business, do some stockbroking, do some cryptocurrency stuff,
Yeah.
and then he goes back to his wife,
Dino wife, yeah.
Dino wife.
And and the eggs at home.
Yeah.
Do you think that there's
I
ever been a moment in like a dinosaur like sitcom where, because you know how like 65 million years ago they had sitcoms, it's like
Yeah. I mean, that's what Flintstone is, right?
yes exactly, it's the modern Stone Age family.
Yeah.
But like if they just had like, I picture this moment where like the dad dinosaur comes home and it's like oh, okay, I wasn't gonna acknowledge the chat, but since it's Dark Demon, I'll read your comment, Dark Demon. It says, come on, Phrase, can you not think of a dinosaur named spin-off for cryptocurrency? Yeah, Archaryptocrixency.
Bones.
Bones, thank you. Does anybody call money bones anymore?
Crypto bones.
Because bones is like slang for money, so that's pretty good.
I've never heard of that. Maybe
Yeah.
like
It's like you'll see it in like old black and white movies and stuff like that. It's like I wanted to buy some for my dog, but I ain't got the bones.
that's
You good? I hear a siren.
Jesus, that's I was talking about bones. Let me tell you that.
So here's the sitcom
thought-
scene. Here's the sitcom scene.
It's this scene, yes.
Dinosaur Dad comes home, and he's like, "Honey, thanks for getting eggs from the store the other day. I had them this morning. They were delicious." And she's like, "I didn't buy eggs." And he's like, "Oh, that's funny. Anyway, I'm off to see the children." And then they're
They're fucking dead.
bow, 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 bow,
Boom, 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 boom.
In a sitcom, I feel like dinosaurs have a very dark sense of humor. I feel like they see the asteroid looming and they're just like, I feel like I can make this joke. It's not darker than reality. / the sky when it's blotted out by ash. You know what I mean?
The asteroid is basically the fucking moon from Legend of Zelda.
Yeah. You hate to see it coming towards you at rapid velocity.
You see the face like fucking coming. It's like,
yeah. I imagine that the asteroid is actually like the moon from the Mighty Boosh. So it's just like Noel Fielding's face in some like just with like cream on it. It's like I'm the asteroid coming towards Earth.
oh no, Fielding, what a man,
What a guy.
what a dude, what a fashion icon. Let me tell you that.
I remember when he was
is.
on. What show was he on? He was on like Conan or something. And he said he was wearing. What show was he on? I don't remember. But he was wearing.
Maker's makeup.
Well, he was on that, but he was on an American show, and he had this like, what do you call it? Like not a stole, but like a muff, like a fur.
Scarf?
Like, yeah, but like a fur scarf looking thing, like
Right.
not quite a boa, or no, maybe it was actually his like a jacket he was wearing, but it was like fluffy and red, and he said that he looked like he'd skinned Elmo. It's one of the funniest things I've ever heard.
And that's why we love Noel Fielding. He knows how to joke around. Let me tell you that.
Noel Fielding, I first encountered him in the IT Crowd, and then later on I watched like the Mighty Boosh, and then I watched like his like stand up and stuff that he's done, and then I saw him on like 1,000,000,001 panel shows. I am like obsessed with British panel shows.
They're pretty fucking good.
Anyone who saw that tweet that I did the other day, I was about like my YouTube search history calling me out. I mean, to be fair, that was just like me looking up every like Northern English accent in existence.
Every single one.
Well, okay, to
Even
be fair,
the
it's like
twangs.
it's like Yorkshire and Lancashire. So not every single one.
You might as well
Those
just go
two.
to Scotland as well.
Yeah,
Hello?
and believe me, I have. If I'd scrolled down a little further, it would have been like Edinburgh accent, Highlands accent, Border accent. Awful.
Just watch Braveheart. You'll find with Scotland.
Oh yeah, that's Braveheart. Famously
Braveheart
the
and Brave.
famously the most accurate Scottish accent, Mel Gibson in Braveheart.
Listen. It's not a Scottish movie without it having Brave in the title.
Yeah. Let's see.
Because apparently Scottish people
remember
are
when
brave.
James McAvoy was in Brave Spotting?
Exactly.
Famous
It's
Scottish
such-
movie, Brave Spotting.
such-
Bravelander, another one.
Bravelander. Yeah.
It's another Scottish movie. I'm running. I'm running low.
I'm trying to think.
Oh, Chariots of Brave.
Shrave.
Shrave. Shrave. That's like a Shrek rave, where like everybody shows up in Shrek ears and they only play Smash Mouth songs. Wait, hold on.
$1
COVID,
billion
get
idea.
over, because that's what we're doing. That's gonna
Yeah.
be the first con I go to post COVID.
Shrave.
The
It's a
Shrave. If there's not a
shrave.
Shrave, I don't want it.
Fucking Shraves, man.
The Shrave. I'm craving a Shraving. Shaving a
sounds
haircut,
so
2 bits.
That sounds so bad. I'm craving a Shraven.
Craving a Shraven. Hey, buddy, you're craving a shraven. It's like cruising for a bruising, I guess.
You're craving for a shraving. What? What if the mafia boss just fucking does that? It's like
It's like
you're craving for a shraving.
it's like Beauty and the Beast when Gaston is talking about Maurice. He's like, he was in here earlier last night, shaving.
Oh my god.
Never miss a
I
chance
mean-
to do a Gaston voice. I decided that long ago.
there's always a way to insert Gaston.
Wink.
Aha.
Aha.
Well,
Awful.
we move on.
We move on.
Let's
We move on. When are we gonna get BassedOlaf in the Packed Lunch Battle League?
Never.
When are we gonna get BassedOlaf versus who would I put you against? Comment below who you would put BassedOlaf against in the Packed Lunch Battle League. Is it Packed Punch or Packed Punches Battle League? Let me
know.
check.
Isn't it PL some? It's
Or is it Packed Lunch Battle League? Did I say Packed Punch
think-
because that's the one that's what I would have called it? Is the Packed Lunch Battle League? Did I say Packed
Yeah.
Punch? I think when Schwabity was putting out the thing on Twitter, he's like, "What should I rename it to?" I said, "I think Packed Punches," and it ended up being the the PLBL, the Packed Lunch Battle League. Packed Lunches or Packed Lunch? Packed
lunches.
Lunch. Packed Lunch Battle League. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, you pack lunches, but these raps lack punches. I feel like is that what he originally rhymes it within his song, lack punches? Or did he just say pack punches, pack lunches? Because lack punches and pack lunches is a pretty good flip, but I assume that's been done. I just don't remember if that's in the original song.
I have no idea. All I know, he says packed lunches, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's the packed lunches. That's it.
That's the only reason that I tune into Schwabity's streams anymore, just to get my serotonin through hearing that.
Just hearing the notification go off.
Yeah.
But yeah, never happening unless someone is down to be satire.
I feel like you could listen. Those Breton freestyles, like that's where we get you in.
Listen, the thing is, I freestyled against Stargo Irene once in Club Penguin. That was the best thing I ever did. Let me tell you that.
People sleep on Irene. She's got bars.
She do has balls.
She do has bars. And if anybody listened to the Breakfreeced Club episode that I did with Stargirl months ago, one of the first ones that I did, you would have heard her kind of spitting a little bit. She was going off.
She do be.
Yeah, she do be. Do they have? I've not played Red Dead Redemption nor its illustrious sequel, Red Dead Redemption the Second. Do they have spittoons in that game?
No, unfortunately, no. It's so sad. It's very sad.
That's so sad. Is there a DLC, like a Splatoon DLC?
DLC. No, but there is Splatoon on.
You can
on
buy
Nintendo.
Splatoon. Yeah. What
You
did I
can buy
say?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Here's something that people can sell at conventions. It's a Splatoon that has like Splatoon art on it, and it's a Splatoon.
This man is coming up with business ideas. Fucking hire him, Nintendo.
If I ever just like started cranking out all of these merch ideas that I have, I would sure have a lot of merch.
Not much money, but
Nope.
we move on.
We move on. By the way, for anyone who's catching this on either Wednesday or Thursday when it goes up, we're recording it on February 17th, Wednesday, February 17th. If it's still that calendar week, make sure to check out the post on my main channel, Freeced, because I'm still doing a t-shirt giveaway. So just thinking of merch, had merch on the mind. Yeah, be sure to check that out. Speaking of merch, I've seen that Kleb merch being represented a few places around.
I know, it's been crazy, you know, the people again, and I'm pretty happy that people get it. I'm glad people actually really like the design.
Yeah, I think
Shout out to Hunty Draws, an amazing artist.
big shout out. I think now that I've got it on the mind, because I just picked up the Shrubity 100K merch, which is like full drip.
Yeah,
that's Goku drip right there. But I gotta pick up that Kleb merch. Now that I got it on the mind, you might see me wearing that in the next episode.
Kleb is on the
in
mind.
the next episode, Dr. Dre. Smoke weed every day. Is that from that song?
No, it's
Which song is it?
I don't. It's from
Same album.
California Girls.
That's not. It's not from California Girls.
No, because Snoop Dogg said, tall, thin, heavy, smoke weed every day. That's what he said.
The one, no, the one at the end of the song where it's just like, hey, 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 smoke weed every day. Isn't that the next episode? I can't believe I don't know this for sure.
Isn't that just literally called smoke weed every day?
Listen, I don't know. This is the problem. I've been listening to like so much nerdcore. Well, it's not a problem that I've been listening to nerdcore, but like my roots, like you know, Dre and like Black Alicious and like NWA and like all this stuff that I like learned how to rap from listening to. I haven't like revisited in a little bit, and I miss it. Big big advice, by the way, for anybody who's thinking about getting into nerdcore rap, learning how to rap and become a nerdcore rapper. Don't do that by listening to nerdcore rap.
No, don't.
Listen to nerdcore rap because you like it, sure, and because it's good, absolutely. Don't learn how to rap by listening to nerdcore rap. That ain't the way. Learn how to rap by listening to like, I don't know, who would you learn to rap by listening to?
Oh God.
For me, it'd be like Biggie Smalls, you know, Tupac, Black Alicious. I don't know, like I'd throw some Eminem in there, but I wouldn't make him the main the main influence. The thing is, if Eminem is your main influence, you are just going to sound like Eminem.
That's an awfully hot coffee pot.
It's fun for me just to grab an awfully hot coffee pot.
The fucking just like him in the fucking parking lot with his fucking posse behind him, just like that's an awfully hot coffee pot. I would say like if you there's so many good lyricists nowadays. Well, if you were to like, I guess want to aspire to like maybe like start rapping, sure you can listen like to old school, so like you said, Biggie Smalls and stuff. And now as well, like people like A$AP Rock or not A$AP.
Yeah.
Not you have people like Run the Jewels.
Of course, yeah, definitely.
Because they're pretty good. I had a lot of people in my mind right now, and I
think you gotta throw in Kendrick.
Oh yeah, absolutely, Kendrick. Let me get my rap playlist and see like who I have. Brockhampton. I can say that.
I think it's really useful to listen to rap in other languages to enhance your sense of flow. So if you just want to like, because sometimes if you're listening in your native language, it's easy to focus on like the words, the meaning, and you're not just listening instinctively to the flow of it. So like for instance, I love listening to somebody like Taco Hemingway, who, you know, I understand like 1 word in 20 that he says because he raps in Polish, but
he has the occasional like English word.
Yeah, but like that, and then plus like K-pop. K-pop tends to be lyrically pretty simple, especially because it's in multiple languages. so it's kind of like limited in vocabulary choices that it uses in either one. But like from a flow perspective, from a production standpoint, it's like I don't think there is any like better produced pop music than K-pop. I honestly can't think of a single like.
Oh, I'd say right now,
like
yes.
overall, like I'm not saying like every single like K-pop song is better than every single other like non-K-pop song in terms of production. I just mean like in terms of like a music industry, I just don't think anybody's doing it better.
Yeah, I mean they're pumping out songs, but
Yeah,
it's there's a lot of K-pop songs that have been more of a hit than any other pop song that I know.
yeah. But I think that's the thing is like if you only ever listen to one style of music, you can it can limit your creativity.
That's why you open your horizons. That's why. Here's the thing: when people ask me like, "Oh yeah, what's your favorite? What do you like listening to? What's your favorite genre?" I'm just like, I I listen to what I like. I can care less. Let me tell you that is not. I can't lock myself in the genre because there's no point. That's such a limiting like mindset for me. I can't. It's just not happening.
Yeah, I think it's always a little bit funny to me when somebody listens to like I don't know, like so for example, right, Post Malone, and they're like yeah, okay, this is the kind of music that he makes right now, and then they like see an interview or see some video of him or something, and they find out that he likes like Bob Dylan and like metal, and they're like surprised, but it's like this is extremely common in musicians. Is like you might only have one type of music that you make, either because it's what you like to make, or it's what you're best at making, or it's what's popular, like when you've done it, so you do that because that's your livelihood, for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But like, typically, anybody who makes music is interested in a lot of music outside of what they make.
Yeah.
That's I think that something that I like a misconception that I see from a lot of like younger or newer artists in any genre is like they only listen to their own genre. But if you look at like pretty much any of like the greats in music, it's like they had their their genre that they were in, but they like pulled influences from outside, and that's how they got their sound, and that's how they that's how they revolutionized their sort of side of the music industry.
I forgot to also say there's also a lot more lyricists that I can recommend if you ever want to like start with like writing lyrics. The main two I'm gonna say right now, you have Denzel Curry.
Oh yeah,
who has recently been killing it with his like lyrics and songs. He's so fucking good.
He's a great lyricist, and his songs are sonically very interesting.
Exactly. He also like if you do like nerdcore, you will definitely like him. You will 100% like him because he has a few like drops of like references to like different animes, like your normal box standard like Dragon Ball Z reference or like any other ones, and he's as close as a rapper to a nerdcore genre that does actual like non-nerdcore rap is pretty much, I'd say.
Yeah. I got into Denzel Curry because Shabadi sent me some of his stuff, and I've been like a pretty solid fan of his since.
Yeah.
I don't remember how we got on this topic, but takeaway here is if you want to make music, don't just pull influence from the very narrow type of music that you want to make.
Also MF Doom.
I mean, yeah. I know it's like to the point where it's been memed, but the reason that it has is because he's one of the most influential lyricists of all time.
MF Doom was who was such a good fucking rapper.
Yeah.
It was he influenced a lot of people, and that's like you could see that from like the tweets and stuff from like when his unfortunate passing was at like New Year's, or that's when we found out he died.
Yeah. It was like November maybe.
Yeah. So that was, yeah, he inspired a lot of rappers. So that was definitely something.
Yeah. There's some unsolicited advice for everybody. Before we wrap up here, I thought I'd try something a little bit new. So I have, instead of a would you rather or a will you press the button like I've done before, I thought
There's this truthful there.
no. I thought I would try just like writing, just sort of like an interesting question that's not either of those things.
Okay.
And see if that's anything. Since we're trying new things, since we're doing this live.
Obviously.
Yeah. So here's
whenever I'm on, we do new shit.
Yes, that's the rule. Next time you come on here, we'll be recording in space.
Elon Musk, I fucking better do it, my guy.
I mean, listen, you've already come very close to being a cat girl this week. So I feel like it's got Elon Musk's, fingerprints all over it.
Oh, absolutely.
Cat girls, flamethrowers, going to Mars. Those are the three things we know about Elon Musk. Fourth thing, he has too much money.
I'm on his radar right now as we speak. He's currently watching me right now.
Yeah. It's like, this could be the one. This could be test. This could be test subject 0.
Oh my god.
So here's the question this week. If you had a menu item named after you, what would it be, and like what kind of place or what specific place would it be at?
Oh, that is a question, huh? Oh shit.
I think it's one that it's fun to kind of like work through, like work your way towards, like from general to specific until you get there.
Like my first like set, like my first thing that my mind has been set on is like quiche, right? Because I fucking love quiche. Quiche is one of my favorite foods.
I love a quiche.
But then I was like, that's just a bit too basic. I want to spice it up.
Quiche? Yeah.
How do I spice it up, right? So now I'm thinking like ideas, right? So you have a quiche, right?
Mm-hmm.
You add some bits of schnitzel in it.
Okay.
Or fried chicken. Doesn't matter which one, right? It will take a lot of preparation. Add some fried chicken, schnitzel, whatever. Couldn't care less. Get your normal quiche stuff in, right? But here's the kicker, right? When you serve it, you don't serve it like an unopened plate. You actually have to open it. So what you have to do to get the signature Olaf thing is you vape into the fucking bowl, keep it in so that like when you open it, smoke comes out.
I love the idea of like the presentation, of course, is very cool, right? Like waiter comes in with this covered dish, whisks it off, and then the vapor just dissipates, right? Yeah. Extremely cool. You do have to think about in the kitchen, there's just a dude like
Listen, that's the way to go. It'll make it even better if they if they have a vape that is like a very specific flavor or whatever, like a strawberry flavor or like a fucking like vanilla flavor or whatever. They open the vape. It's you expect it to smell like a quiche, right?
Yep.
Psych. Spin the wheel. You get in the strawberry. You might get the smell of shit. You fuck knows.
Is that a flavor of vape? I've not come across that one.
I feel like at some point someone probably will have
somebody at like in like a college dorm somewhere has put that together. Absolutely.
Some people have fetishes. Smoking shit is
sure. I also love the idea of that same person from in the kitchen, like going to the National Health Service and being like, I really need a COVID vaccine and here's why. My job is to blow vape onto people's food.
Oh my god, that's such a dedicated job. That is like a fucking. That is like a genuine like fucking 5-star, 6-star. If it goes that high, like a 6-star restaurant, like something Gordon Ramsay would own or some shit like that.
Yeah, I think the most Michelin stars you can have is 3. I think. So I mean, I think that's a good way to get to 6. It's like
There you go,
the first one, the only one.
the only one, and
I learned like not too long ago that like Michelin, the tire company, and Michelin, like the restaurant rating, they're the same. No, it's the same company.
they are.
Yeah.
I found that. What the fuck?
Yeah. I always thought it was like, oh, that's a coincidence. It certainly is strange that they have the same name. Makes sense though. I'm sure more than one. It's the same company. That's my favorite. It's like saying like that joke. It's like wow, Yamaha, thanks for this grand piano. The only other thing I need is a motorcycle. They're like, oh, we have great news for you.
Listen. You go to what if right? It's not actual people who actually like rate the restaurants. What it's not actually the Michelin man.
Okay.
What if he goes to the restaurant like full of tires and he's like, "Oh, I'm pretty tired." And then he sits down and he orders like the food and he's like, let's see how many Michelin stars I can give out of 3.
He's like,
eats that.
Yo, I buy the next round like a set of tires.
The
Michelin wrapper. Michelin Man is actually not. Oh, it's like Method Man, but it's like Michelin Man.
What?
It's nothing. That's not. Editor, cut that.
Cut it. Can you imagine? Like, okay, so you get Michelin stars, right?
Yeah.
What if the Michelin man just throws tires for how many stars you have?
Okay. Go on.
So you know, like I said, he eats a dish. If he enjoys it very much, he like whips out 3 tires. I just hit my fucking pop filter for a second. That hurt. But like he whips out 3 Michelin tires and he yeets them at them.
Yeah.
And that's how many stars they have.
You gotta yeet to eat.
You got to yeet to eat. That you do.
As they famously say.
As they famously say, flamelessly.
I think my signature dish would be, like, if I'm just going off of like my favorite foods. My top favorite foods are like pizza and sushi, I think. And my favorite sushi is like, okay, I love like traditional sushi as it comes, and I love like just like boxes. I love like rolled sushi, non-rolled, whatever. Like I love all the traditional stuff. I also really love like the fried variations of sushi,
Right.
like volcano, whatnot. So it'd either be something to do with that. It'd probably be called like a dino roll, and it would be like based on a volcano roll, and it would be like, I don't know. I'm trying to think what like a dino roll would have in it, like because like let's see, okay, so you'd have the carnivore and the herbivore maybe, or you'd have like the T-Rex and the apatosaurid, something. And one would like the apatosaurid would be vegetarian, and then like the T-Rex would be, or the Utah raptor, the Utah rap would be would have like meat in it. I don't know.
Tease for the next free strap. 3 straps about Utah. That's it.
The other it's just about Joseph Smith. So it's just I'm rapping the Book of Mormon musical.
Of course.
The other, okay, but I also really like stuffed crust pizza. So like cheese stuffed crust pizza is like my favorite. So
It's really good.
but how would I how would I customize that? I think, okay, if I could combine my favorite things, right? I really like stuffed crust pizza, and I really like whenever I do get deep dish pizza, because I enjoy deep dish pizza as well, like Chicago style. I really like it with like tomatoes on top. So like maybe yeah, I don't know, maybe like a stuffed crust, like non-deep dish pizza, like a regular pizza, not quite New York style.
Regular.
Yeah, regular, big quotes, because a regular pizza would probably be like an Italian pizza, which is not the same thing at all as what I'm talking about. Yeah, with like tomatoes on top. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a way to like, make it more freeze themed. I think I'm just thinking too hard about pizza right now. I don't know.
Just have dino nuggies on.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Dinosaur nuggets on the pizza. That's a good call. Yeah.
Entrepreneur.
Big brain.
Big brain, massive brain.
And then I have a guy blow vape onto it.
As we do. We'll find someone who wants to do vaping.
Yeah, a specialist.
Especially. What if the specialist of the vape, right? What if he or she or they, we don't know.
Yeah.
What if they just, they served like either the pizza or the quiche, right?
Yeah.
With vape inside, right? But what happens is the guy actually comes in and starts doing tricks next to the dish.
Yeah, like a
Makes it
hibachi
even
chef.
more fancy. Yeah, exactly.
Vape.
So he like starts like, and then like he does the.
Yeah, like instead of like a stack of onion rings, it's like a stack of vape rings.
and then you can see just the guy like. He's doing the circles. He's rapid firing the shit out of it. Oh.
He blows like a ship like Gandalf.
Oh yeah,
Butterfly.
He starts like telling a story. Oh,
scratch what I said. I want Gandalf to blow from a very long stemmed pipe onto this pizza.
Yes.
Just kind of give it that seasoning.
It's fucking same. Actually, speaking of this is completely like different topic now.
I go for it.
As a child, did you ever look at the clouds when you were traveling in a car and long journeys, or like depending on however you were traveling? Did you sometimes look at the clouds and like imagine a story about like what cloud you see, how it looks like, and then you're just like, right, so this guy is doing this and this cloud is doing this to him, or like whatever. Have you ever done that?
Yeah, so like whenever I would see like two clouds that seemed to be like drifting towards each other, it was always like some kind of battle. So like whatever the two clouds looked like they were, they were about to go at it. Yeah. So like maybe this like giant rubber duck is going up against this refrigerator.
There was so many ones that I swear like one time I actually saw like a wheelchair. Like a wheelchair cloud.
Let's go.
And then like I'm not even kidding, it was a wheelchair cloud and then like just a massive cloud like coming onto it, and I was like, what the fuck did that wheelchair do?
Maybe a cloud was being discharged from the hospital, because they require you to be in a wheelchair for that, so for some reason. Maybe
the cloud gave birth. Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, that's a Pixar short, isn't it? Where like the clouds are in charge of like making all the like babies and puppies and things. I think it's the alternate Pixar short from Up. I think it's like clouds, and then it's like a stork that's like in charge of delivering super dangerous animals.
Oh, that's isn't that just called Stork?
No, there's a Storks movie. Or are you talking about the short still? I don't know what the short is called.
I don't know what the short. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I think it was an alternate short for Pixar's Up.
Right. Okay.
I'm big into Pixar shorts. Ooh, I should get a pair of shorts that have like Pixar characters on them.
Aha, Pixar shorts.
Pixar shorts. More merch. I'll get sued if I put that out.
Yeah, you absolutely will.
Absolutely, and rightly so.
If if you have Nintendo, it's the two big ones, Nintendo and Disney.
Yeah, and
If you
apparently,
put others, no.
whoever owns the rights currently to Avatar: The Last Airbender, they're very litigious.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever you are, I'm on to you.
So be sure to give some love to my song Avatar Type Beat featuring Mir Blackwell because, I couldn't use any actual footage for that. So I had to do my own hand-drawn animation.
Own hand-drawn animation.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
Of just Aang going like. Ratings are mostly positive.
That's good. I'm glad.
We gotta wrap this one up because I don't know what length I'm aiming for with these live ones, but it gets hard to upload after a while.
Yeah.
So I think we'll cap it here. Olaf, where can people find you online if they want to say hey, hang out, listen to your singles?
So my main ones are YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. All of them are BassedOlaf, based with a double S. You can follow me on Instagram. Yeah. You can also find me on Instagram. I think that's the same. I can't remember for the life of me now. That's pretty much it. That's most of the platforms that I really care about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dope. And those will all be linked down below as well if you're watching this on youtube.com/Fneast, F2CED. For me, you can find me on Twitter @MeFreest, getting kind of close to 1,000 followers, so maybe get in under that threshold or over it. Just follow it. Instagram @FreestRaps. Pog. Let's see what else. Twitch.tv/Freest, where you can catch these live, and then also all my reactions. I usually record those live. So yeah, Breakfreeced Club Wednesday, reactions Saturday, usually Apex Monday, and then kind of whatever else if I do random streams. So yeah, links down below to all that as well. Let's see. My latest single is, I think, still Avatar Type Beat, featuring Mir Blackwell. So check that out on my main channel, which is just Freest. And what else? Yeah, I think that's about it. Thanks for listening. Thank you. Excuse me. Oh, that's professional.
Wow,
thank you everybody who thank you everybody who tuned in live. Hope to keep doing these live in the future. Olaf, thank you so much for ushering in this revolutionary new era of the Breakfreeced Club.
Oh yeah, thank you for having me.
Pleasure as always. Yeah. All right. So until I see y'all again, take care.
In the meal.